Hola a todos por primera vez en casi 20 años. WWE está organizando un pay-per-view en Puerto Rico. Ok, ahora de vuelta al inglés. Hello everyone. Today, for the first time in almost 20 years, WWE is hosting a pay-per-view in Puerto Rico. This is the first time since 2005 that a WWE pay-per-view has been held on the island. Now, I just want to mention a couple of things before we start this prediction video. If you are on the island of Puerto Rico and you were not able to get tickets for tonight's event, the good news is Peacock is available on the island because it's considered United States territory. NBC has leverage because, of course, with their partnership with Telemundo. So, if you do want to subscribe to Peacock and you want to watch in English or in Spanish, it will be available on Peacock on the island tonight. Now, let's get into our start time, 8 p.m. Eastern. So I think Puerto Rico is an hour in front of us. I'll just take a look at my phone for a second. And I'll just look at San Juan here. Okay, so here is San Juan on my phone. Yes, so San Juan would be pretty much the same time. So in Puerto Rico, it would be 8 p.m. as well. So they do follow the same time zone as the eastern coast of the United States from what I'm seeing on my phone here. So there are a couple other notes I want to mention. If you have not been paying attention to WWE programming in the past couple of weeks, and I did bring this up on my test stream of, I think it was StreamYard the other week, last weekend, yeah. So recently, Triple H, a couple of weeks ago, announced that there will be a brand new championship exclusive to Monday Night Raw. Here it is right here. This is the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Now, keep this in mind that in a couple of weeks we will be having another pay-per-view in Saudi Arabia on May 27th. And trust me, I'm not going to be introducing the video in Arabic. It's too hard to pronounce everything. But in reality, yes, we do have a new World Heavyweight Championship on the horizon. And, of course, we just had the WWE Draft. So a lot's going on in WWE right now. And, of course, after the pay-per-view in May, you're going to have a lot of build-up towards the Money in the Bank pay-per-view in London coming up the first weekend in July. So there's going to be no pay-per-view in June, which makes sense. I can understand that. I guess this is the direction that Triple H is going because he's trying not to listen to his dad-in-law, Vince. And of course, we don't want Vince getting a little bit too overreactive with creative again. I don't think we want that. No. Without further ado, let's predict the card for tonight. We have 7 matches currently here as I'm recording this video at 12:11 p.m. on Saturday, May 6th. So I'm trying to get this done in a timely fashion because the Nick game is today at 3:30 on ABC. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Let's get to our first match listed here. And I'm going to move this to the left so you can see it. Okay, we have Seth freaking Rollins taking on the tall wonder of Omos. Now, this should be an easy win for Rollins. Just because they're trying to build up Seth to be the first champion. I think that's the situation at hand right now. And you got to give Seth the win here. And I think the crowd in Puerto Rico, they're going to be very enthusiastic about Seth. I know WWE just had their European tour a couple days ago. And the crowd in Europe just ate up Seth. I mean, they were serenading him for like 12 minutes from what they were showing on SmackDown last night. So I would gather that Seth's going to win. The crowd in Puerto Rico is just going to eat it up. they're going to love to just chant along to the Seth Rollins theme song. And, you know, Seth will win, and it will definitely build his momentum. Hopefully, there'll be some announcement on Raw this Monday about what's going to happen with the World Heavyweight Championship. Okay, here we go. Next up, we have Austin Theory versus Bobby Lashley versus Bronson Reed in a triple threat match. It's too soon to put the belt on Brunson. He just joined the roster a couple months ago, so you don't want to do that. I think it's been there, done that with Bobby. I don't know why he's getting another opportunity, so Austin's just been on his A game lately. I mean, yeah, he load Cena at WrestleMania, but I don't know. I mean, who's gonna step up to Austin? I don't see anybody stepping up to Austin anytime soon. Unless it's going to be a new rivalry on SmackDown, which he did get drafted over there. So, you got to keep the belt on Theory. So I think he wins, and see what happens on SmackDown the next couple of weeks. I'm sure the writers are going to have to figure out what to do. They will have to. Now, the only thing is, I don't know if WWE is impacted by the current writer's strike in Hollywood. If somebody can clarify me that in the comments below, that would be great. If anybody has any information, but I don't think the WWE writers are associated with that union that's on strike at the moment. Okay, here we go. Raw Women's Championship. This is an easy one. Bianca Belair taking on Io Sky from Damage Control. This is an easy one here. Bianca has to be able to successfully change her title with Rhea in the next couple of days. So I would think Bianca's going to keep the Raw belt. She will give the Raw belt to the SmackDown Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. And then the SmackDown Women's Champion, Rhea, will get the Raw belt. So that's the way it will look right now. And, you know, Io's getting an opportunity, but you know what? I don't know. It's just getting boring with Damage Control at this point. Bianca needs somebody new to feud with. Okay, next up, we're going to have a triple threat match. Yes! We have Matt Riddle teaming up with the Undisputed Tag Team Champs Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens taking on a couple members of the Bloodline. We have Jimmy and Jey Uso taking on Solo Sikoa. This is the downfall of the Bloodline coming before our eyes, where there's going to be nobody left in the faction, and eventually this summer, you're going to see Roman lose the belt. No, he's not losing it in Saudi Arabia, but I think they're slowly going to begin that storyline of ending the Bloodline sooner rather than later. This is the chain of events that starts it. And I think your winners of this match will be Riddle and the Undisputed Tag Team Champs. Just because there's been so many teasers about it, you keep seeing it in the storyline, and you know what? Let it play out the next couple of weeks. And then going into the Money in the Bank pay-per-view in July. I could see it happening. Now, we have the SmackDown Women's Championship. And honestly, again, like I've been mentioning, Rhea's going to defend tonight. This is good for Selena. I know this is her home country of Puerto Rico, but the crowd's going to be disappointed tonight. I'm sorry. I just don't see Selena winning. I would be very shocked if Selena somehow, some way wins. I think Selena is going... I think Latino World Order is going to Raw. Actually, no. They're going to SmackDown. Right. So LWO is going to stay on... is going to SmackDown. Judgment Day is going to be on Raw. And, you know, it doesn't make any sense. Rhea's going to have to ring the belt over to Raw. So, I don't know, guys. It'd be very complicated if Selena won the match tonight. So, Rhea will defend the belt, and we move on. Bad Bunny taking on Damian Priest. Two wrestlers from the island of Puerto Rico. And that's why I was just playing the the theme song. Okay, and in all reality, yes, this has been an excellent build-up. Now, a lot of people were upset with the Raw after WrestleMania, and I get all that. I was not, I wasn't too thrilled with how the show played out. But, a lot of critics blamed Vince McMahon for the bad product, and since then, the storytelling's gotten a lot better. The build-up for the match has been improved. We're seeing it week by week basis, so I'm glad that Bad Bunny is stepping back into the ring. I mean, he's had a good run with a couple of his matches, and I see Bad Bunny winning this tonight. The Judgment Day, are they going to be a stable faction on Raw? I think, yeah. I think so. Because you have to fill the 3-hour time slot somehow, some way, each and every Monday night. So, I think Bad Bunny wins. And then you're going to hear a lot of anger out of Damian. And, you could say all you want about Dominic and how he gets booed every week. But you know what? From what I've heard from PW Insider, secretly, Dominic loves when the crowd boos him. And it shows that he's liking the reaction. And I know it's negative, but The Rock had the same thing. He always mentioned this when he was a heel, that, when he was a heel character, he soaked up every moment being a heel. He loved it. He loved every single minute of it. Dominic's liking it too. So, I do see Judgment Day still being a stable faction, even if Bad Bunny wins tonight. So, that's the way I see it going forward. And then I would assume this is going to be the main event tonight. Cody Rhodes taking on Brock Lesnar. Another good story that has been told the past couple of weeks on Raw. And I would think that Cody's going to win just because I think they're going to let Cody face Roman one more time. And then maybe you see the buildup of the AJ Styles feud coming. Because certainly AJ has not had an opportunity against Roman just yet. So, yeah, that's the way I see it. Cody wins tonight, and yeah, there you have it. That's how I see this show ending up tonight. And, let this event play out. Let's see what happens, because we're all looking forward to the Clash of the Champions in the next couple of weeks. Roman's coming back. Roman's going to be wrestling in 3 more weeks. We might get to see history with 1,000 days maybe. And I don't want to predict that just yet. I want to save that for 3 more weeks. So, enjoy the pay-per-view tonight. Again, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be the same start time on the island of Puerto Rico. And that's where we're going to end it. So, enjoy, and I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for watching.